Hi, my name is Dr. Nalinda Somasiri. I'm going to talk about end-to-end data analytics project on mobile sales dataset using Excel. So here I have created 3 videos. The first video is about the problem that we're going to solve. And I also talk about the platform that we're going to use. We're going to use edX Excel for this data analytics piece. And I'll tell you how to install the add-ons for that, especially the data analysis tool pack for both the Windows users and the Mac users. And also I'm going to explain how we do this the project from end to end, the procedure and the methodology. And the second part of the video, we're going to discuss the data cleansing part. We're going to clean the data. Before we do the analytic parts, we need to clean the data, so I'm going to tell you how to do that process. And third part of the video, and that's the third video, then I'm going to do a prediction on the clean data, and also we're going to talk about the insight to the problem as well and the solutions that we came up. And that's the plan for today. So let's go and start working on the project. So first of all, we need to install the Analytic tool pack from the Excel. So this is the link for the instructions, right? So when you see it, you will see the instruction for the Windows users and the Mac users. Here you will see the Windows users instruction for the configuration. At the moment, I'm using a Mac laptop, so the procedure is for Mac is slightly different from the Windows. So here you will see the Windows configuration, but of course you can go to this link and get more information on that. So if you are a Windows user, you can follow this. First click File, Options, and then click the Add-ins category, and from there select the Manage box, select Excel Add-ins, and then go. So once you go there, you will see the analysis tool pack. Check on that and click OK and apply all, and then browse to locate it. So that's the instruction for the Windows. At the moment I have a Mac, so I will quickly show you how you do it in a Mac laptop. So this is your file. So if I make it bigger, so you probably would see in Mac, so you need to go to a Tools, Excel Add-ins, and you will have to select the Analysis tool pack. I already have that, so I'm not going to do that, but if you don't have it, check this and click OK, and then you will see Analysis tool pack in here, right? So you have the Analysis tools, Analysis tool packs in here. So if I click that, so I already have that package. But for you, once you configure your Excel, so you probably have this icons in your Excel environment. So that's the first thing you need to do. You need to make sure you have the data analysis tool pack in your Excel. Good. So we're going to go back to the presentation slides again. So I have explained the configuration of the analysis tool pack for both Mac and then the Windows. So please do follow this link, and that link will tell you how to do that. But anyway, so I have copied the Windows user configuration here. Good. So next thing we're going to talk about the process that we're going to do, right? So we the data set, we're going to use a mobile data set. So once we have the data set, so we're going to collect the data, extract the data. So basically we will upload it into the Excel, and we're going to analyze it, right? The second step, that's going to be on the video 2. We're going to do a data cleaning process on there, and do a bit of pre-processing on the data. So and then finally we have a video 3, so I'm going to talk about the descriptive analytics on there. So we're going to do a mean, median, and max and min on some of the attributes on the data set. So that's the that you will see on the the third video. And also you will see the visualization of the data, and finally we're going to talk about the prescriptive analytics, how we will prescribe things, right? Basically we once we get the cleaning data, so once we analyze the data, so we're going to predict something from it. So that is the data analytic process on this problem. Before we get into anything, so we need to go and see the data set, so and then see what the attributes and then the field that the data set has. So I'm gonna bring it on the data set here. So if I go into the data set, so this is the data set that we're going to use. You see it in here, and you see so if I make it bigger, so you will see the dataset has so many columns and rows. So the columns are here and the rows are here, right? So you will have a column for order ID. So this data is purely for the mobile dataset, and this is the order ID and the date of the order, and then the product. So products that we have in this dataset are Sony, Nokia, and all the phones, actually mobile phones. So we'll have that, and also we have a price column. So each individual product you have a price on that, and then the quantity, right? So that's the quantity line that you see column, and you will see all the quantities that the customer has bought for that particular model. If it is a Sony, so the quantity is 573 and the price would be 345. So if it is a Motorola phone, the price is 423 and then the quantity is 200. And also the column G, which is this, and that has the purchase type. Some customers go online and buy it in store. So if you scroll around, you see the online and then the in-store buy method, the purchase type. And on the H column you have the method, right? So some customers use debit cards, credit cards, and cash. So these are the method of payments on this H column. And finally the H column, so that's the person that sell the product, right? So this Tom Jackson, Craig Osborne, and these are the persons, that salesperson that who sell the product, and their name. And also we have a J column, which is a city column, where this product has been sold. So we have London, Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham. So these are the cities that this mobile phone's been sold. Okay, so you have a K column on time spent. So how much time that each salesperson spent on this sale. So which is 57, right? So, and also the customer feedback rating on the final column. So these are the columns that you see in here. So this is your data set. As you could see, you will have the categorical data types in here, right? And also you will see a numerical data types as well, right? So we have identified the data types, and then the especially the categorical and the numerical values, right? So now you have seen the data set. So this is the data set that we're gonna work on, and what I will do for the next video. So I'm gonna clean the data first. So that's the first task we need to do. As you could see, there are some pieces that we need to add on, like if you check on the Craig Osborne, so it's been shifted to the right side. So we need to arrange this, structure this before we do any sort of analytics on here. So stay tuned. So the second video will show you how to do the data cleansing of this mobile data set.